What's up, Love Squad? This is your girl, and I'm back today with a different video. Today I'll be doing a little mini pedicure on Baby Love. She wants to keep her toes looking fresh for the summer, and we usually get a pedicure at home every maybe week and a half. So I did her polish last week, and she just pretty much want me to freshen up her toes, put a new color on, clean them up a little bit. So we're gonna do that today. And my products that I'll be using are a nail file, a buffer, I call it a nail scraper, I don't know the correct name for it, some quick dry nail top coat, some professional nail polish remover, cotton balls, the nail polish of her choice, as well as some designs, some sticker designs. So we're gonna get started. Okay, so I did my toes this morning, so if you see a little green polish on my nails, you know, just disregard that. Okay, one of the first tips I can give you guys about doing your own pedicure at home is before you take your old nail polish off, if you need to file your toenails down, do it before you take your nail polish off. This basically just gives you a way to see how your toes will look once they're polished. So what I basically do is I just really go in with my nail file, and I go in and I shape her nails before we take off the old polish. And this way we'll be able to take them down as low as Baby Love like them. I like my toenails to be a little longer. We like our toenails to be straight across, a very square toe. So I just go in and make sure that I get that nice and square for her. Okay, and I just go in and I clean that toenail up with a cotton ball. And as you can see, that's the perfect length for her toenail. So I just basically go in and do this with all of my toenails, and I try to get down on the sides of her toes. And let me tell you, sometimes this can be a challenge, and sometimes I find it easier just to angle the toes upward. Makes it a little bit easier to get those nails straightened. And I do like the shape of those nails. Okay, now that I have the desired length that I want on each toenail, I use this polish remover that I found at my local Walmart, and it's Onyx Professional Polish Remover, and it says it's lavender and a salon strip, and I did find it to be a good remover to take off even the most stubborn colors. And as you can see, that polish remover had no problems with getting that polish off. And I change my cotton balls very often, so I will not continue to put that nail polish back on the toes. If you use clean cotton balls for most of your toes, the polish will come off easier and will not transfer back onto your toes or your feet. Okay, now that I've gotten 99.99% of my polish off of the toes, I use this situation right here. We call it a scraper. Really don't know the correct name for it, but what I do is I usually take it and go in and push back the cuticles on my toenails, and this does not hurt. You could be extremely gentle with it, and what you're trying to do is you're trying to get that cuticle pushed back so that toenail can be cleaned around that cuticle. And you're gonna do this to each toenail. Just kind of push that cuticle back gently, not to hurt Baby Love. Baby Love is my baby. I'm built like a G. I can take it, but I have to be very gentle with Baby Love. How am I doing so far, Baby Love?
You're doing great.
Okay. Are you experiencing any discomfort?
No.
Okay, very good. And once you guys learn this technique at home on how to kind of clean up everything, you can actually save a little bit of money from going to the nail salon so often, as opposed to going to every 2 weeks. You can go once a month, because you can go and let them do all of the heavy work on your feet, and then you can just, you know, take the polish off within that 2-week period and repolish your toenails, and that should last about a week and a half. Mine usually lasts about a week and a half and looks great. Only my daughter and my granddaughters have the luxury of receiving this care from me, because I'm not into feet. I don't really like touching feet, but this is love from a touch of love. Okay, and now that I've pretty much kind of cleaned the toenails up a little bit, I'm going to go in and kind of buff the toes. And this just smooths everything out on the top. You really want a very nice, clean, smooth finish to your pedi. And because you filed your toenails, make sure you get around those edges, around the bottom of the nail, because you don't want that part of your toenail to be rigid. Okay, now that the toes have been cleaned up and buffed, I'm gonna go back in with a little bit of my nail polish remover and remove all of that residue off the top of the nails from where I just clean filed and buffed those nails. And it's okay if your nails don't come out just perfectly, you know, buffed or whatever, because you're just really trying to smooth everything off. Now, when some people do their pedicures, they will generally do bottom coat, a base coat. For me, the main reason why most people use a base coat is because they want to have something to adhere to the nail polish. You want your nail polish to be able to adhere to that base coat. And for me, that step is not necessary, because I use an awesome top coat and I never have problem with chips on my toes. My toes never chip. Only if I hit them will they chip. So today, Baby Love, she picked out this, just some cheap nail polish from our local beauty supply. It's Alvia, and it's a beautiful green, and I think it's perfect for the springtime. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna basically go in and start painting her toes with this beautiful green. At the top, I kind of paint at a circular motion like that, semicircle, because you don't really want your polish to touch that cuticle. And it's okay if your first coat looks a little bit rough, because for me, I go in with 2 to 3 coats of polish on my toes. It just depends on the color. And now I'm gonna put some on the other foot, let that foot dry a little bit. Okay, and now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go back in and put the second coat of polish on her toes. And I keep my polish a little thicker on my brush, and that way I can control my polish a little bit better. And now I'm just gonna put the second coat on the other foot. I saw this product at our local Walmart, and it's called Pro FX Quick Dry Top Coat. It's a high gloss top coat, and I tried it out about, I think, a month ago, and I found that the results were great. We didn't have any problems with not putting a base coat on our nails, on our toes or our nails, and the polish did not chip. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this top coat to this polish. And when you're applying your top coat, make sure you don't get too close to that cuticle, because if you do, you're gonna get that weird line as your pedicure grow out. So I have this pack of nail stickers, and they're by Broadway Nails, and they come in a lot of different styles here. And for Baby Love, I don't know if you guys can see this or not, probably not. I'm gonna go in with this sticker, but you'll be able to see it a little bit better once I put it on her toe. And here's the key to making this pedicure look professional, guys. I'm gonna add this sticker onto the toe, and you can pretty much apply the sticker wherever you want on the toe. I kind of do them at an angle. I find that to look very cute. I pull out a bobby pin, and I just use the tip of the bobby pin to put that onto the toe. So we're just gonna start at an angle here and just lay it down and take that and run it across that toe, just like that. And now we're just gonna apply that top coat to seal that design on there. So now we've applied it to the second toe, and we're just gonna add this top coat onto that. Okay guys, here's the end result of our mini pedi, and the key to this pedicure is putting on the thinner stickers for your fashion look. And as I said before, I use the Broadway Fashion Diva stickers. They're very thin, and you'll get a more professional look with this. The end result will be phenomenal. Until next time, Love Squad.